Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, there's no backdrop behind me. We're gonna do something different. I am looking a mess today. We're like doing this up and close business. This is what I look like with no makeup on. You guys seen this. I've got a freaking bag underneath my eye that just, I don't know what is going on. I already did my skincare, but I am redoing my brow video. I wasn't very happy with how I recorded it. Want to change some things, tweak some things, so I hope you guys will like the new and improved video. So let's start out with tools. Now, when it comes to tools, it depends on what you're comfortable with, but our must-have tools will have to be a spoolie, which can be something like this, or you can just use your regular brush with the spoolie on it, would be preference, whatever you're comfortable with. And this is another thing, this is, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. I have a tweezer that I really love, but I gave to my daughter. It's actually a two-sided tweezer, and it just made it super convenient getting up close. I'll list some recommendations in the description box in this video, so that you guys have a little bit of a selection. I'll do that with all the tools that I talk about. The next one is cuticle scissors, which you're going to use to trim your hairs. You don't want a big pair of scissors. You want a small pair of scissors that you can maneuver. The next tool is a Dermaplanning tool, which when it comes to plucking, and if you have a low pain tolerance like me, but I'm so used to it, you might want to take some ice cubes, put it in a cloth, set it on your eyebrow for 15-20 minutes, then go in with plucking, and that will help numb the area. Do that with each brow. I wouldn't like numb the area on both eyes, because by the time you get to the other eyebrow, it's not going to be numb. So do one eye at a time, and that will help reduce the pain. But this, sometimes when we pluck our hairs, there's hairs that we don't get and they're super fine. So this is what we use to like clean up the area, and we'll do that on the top, and we'll do also underneath the brows. And then I'm also going to talk about the different brow pencils, concealers, on how to fine tune it. But before we do all that, it is very important. Now, if you do your skincare and you just go in and do your brows, that's fine. But if you've been walking around in your house and doing whatever, then I think it's very important to clean your brows up. And I'm going to do that because I've been doing that same thing. So I'm going to clean my brows up really well, so there's no bacteria. And you can use either a cotton swab like I did, or you can go in with regular rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad and go on and clean your brows. That is another way. So what we're going to do is we are going to pluck our brows. And also, when you do this, it's very important to have a mirror that you can see, which would be like a magnifying mirror, which I have right here. And you can get these for cheap, Walmart, Myers, something small, or if you want something big where you want to see your whole face, that's fine too. Or even a handheld mirror, that'll work too. Something that you can see what you're doing. Also, Light's very important. You don't want to do it while you're doing it in the dark because then you're going to all look like a mess. All right. So I wrote down the steps so that way it'll keep me organized, also keep you organized. If you want, go ahead and grab a pencil, pen, paper. We don't thread brows here. I did that one time. Wow, let me tell you a story. I was at the mall and I seen this lady threading brows and I'm like, wow, I've never seen that done before. Usually, you know, we pluck them or shave them or whatever. And literally, so I jump in the seat and like she goes for the first application and I'm like, ugh. And like by the time I got out of the seat, you could see the outprint of me laying in that chair from the sweat. I did it once and I'll never do it again because it was just, oh, it was horrific. It was painful. I couldn't do it again. Oh, it was just terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't know how people can get it done. If you guys can get it done and go and you can tolerate it, amen to you. So we're going to start out with combing our brows down. So we're going to comb our brows down like this. Like that. And also I'm going to take my mirror because I always can't see in the phone what I'm doing. And these are usually, you might want to do this like every couple months depending on how fast your hair grows. My hair used to grow really, really fast. And it seems like when I hit 40, my hair just slowed down tremendously. And I don't know what the deal is, but it just didn't want to grow as quick as it did. Also, what you also can do is also comb your brow hairs down on the other side, which I ended up skipping a step. You can take a string or a thread, and you know how you say your brows are not twins? They don't match. Whatever brow is higher, you want to take your thread or your string and match it. And you want to go in and draw a line to make sure it's gonna match, so that way you have a guide on how far you want to pluck. And I don't think I have a string or thread around here. But, so I combed around my brows down. So we're going to comb the brows down. This one seems to be higher. So we want to keep it no lower than that. I'm going to go in and pluck over here now. And if you guys hear that tick, 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 I have these solars in the window. My Valentine's. I've been collecting these for a while. And I had them packed away. And I started going through my stuff and I'm like, why do I have these? Why don't I use them? So I finally pulled my Valentine's out, and I don't know if you guys can see them in the window, but they're back there, so you hear them go tick, tick, and they're going back and forth moving. So we cleaned up what was on the brows at the bottom. Now we want to take our brows and comb them back up. Which they're definitely going to need a trim. Because I got some long pieces of hair that just don't want to lay down right. And I took my eyebrow piercing out. Because ever since I started getting nails, I can never get the end of my piercing back in. So I combed them up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go in and pluck whatever hairs you see on the bottom. Which I have really fine, you can barely see mine because mine are so light. So that's why I use a Dermaplaning razor to clean up those fine hairs, because mine are so dark here, but the lighter ones are underneath that you don't see. Go on the other side. I'm not seeing any below the line. Alright. Then you're going to take your Dermaplaning tool. What you're going to do is pull your lid up like that and start up here. And what you should do is, so you have a line, put your line, oops, don't do that. That just broke. It wasn't supposed to do that. Trying to embarrass me, huh? So there's my line right there. So don't go past that line. And just follow the natural arch. Get that access. Like that. Same thing to the other eye. Go really slow. Don't be in a hurry with this, because that's when you start messing up. Alright, and then you're going to comb your brow hairs back down. And push down really good. Same thing on the other side. Push the other brow back down. Also go in between the brows. And then go on the top. So you want to come down just a little bit where you pushed it down. Same thing. Same thing on the other side. Only stop where you push the brows down. Then comb them back in place. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go in with your cuticle scissors. Take a better spoolie. Mine want to kind of curl. Sometimes I have to kind of hold them in place. They kind of have a personality. And cut just the long pieces because you want to match the rest of your hair. This one is getting on my nerves. I think I'm just going to pluck this one because it just doesn't want to lay down right. I'm going to cut it. There we go. I swear to God, when I get my nails done, I feel like I'm handicapped sometimes. Oh, Lord. Anybody else? And it feels like I'm clumsy when it comes to nails, too. Like, I'll just get them done. And, like, a couple days later, I end up breaking them. Well, breaking one of them. Or, yeah, I'll break one. And I'm like, man, I just got them done. I don't know. Am I just not cut out to wear nails or what? I don't know what is going on with me. All right. We have them trimmed. They are looking good. All right, so let's get to my favorite part. So we have some drugstore options and some luxury products. First, though, we're gonna clean up the brows. And you don't have to do this step, but if you're gonna do makeup and stuff, it makes it like so much better. So you can take like a basic concealer, or what I like to do is I like to take a potted concealer, and I'll take like just a regular brush, and I'll go in and go on the top and go on the top and just go around it. And just kind of frame it. And this brush is something that I picked up off in Temu. It's called Makeup Zai. Z-A-I. And then what I'll do is I'll blend it in like that. So it's not so harsh. And it just makes it like nice and neat. And then what I do is I will take my brow products, and so we can do, so I have a couple choices. This is drugstore. This is the Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara from Wet n Wild. You can see it's kind of like the last step you would use to hold them in place. And then this I have been using for a very long time. This stuff will not move. Your brows will not move. I don't care if it's windy outside. Your brows will not move. This is the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. It's dual-ended. So you can use one side for your lashes, one for your brows, so you're not mixing them. And then this is a new product that I picked up. This is the Dominique Clear Gel. And it's just a little bitty tiny little thing. This is really good too. And then for brow products, I have a couple. For drugstore, I have been using the Palladino, the Brow Defining Micro Pencil. And you're getting the pencil, the little fine pencil on the top, which I was using to mark, but it wasn't supposed to break like that. Don't do that. It just, I put too much pressure, and I pulled it up too far. And then it's got the little spoolie at the top, which is convenient. You can just throw it in your bag. Then that's what I have for drugstore. For luxury, I have a couple products from Benefit. I have their Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is the shade 4. Really pretty, sleek. You get a spoolie at one end. Spoolie's really nice. Their tip's really micro. Comes in different shades. And then also by Benefit, which I really love it. If you struggle with throwing in them tiny hairs at the beginning of your brows, this makes it so easy to do. So it's got a tip like this. And what I usually do is I bring the longer spikes towards me. If I'm going to do this brow, I use the longer tips this way. If I'm doing this brow, I'm changing it up and I'm going like this. So what I do is I'll lay my hand on the desk and I'll just go up. And I'm covering my mouth when I do it. And I'll just go up and I'll flick it. You're not doing it hard, but you're doing it lightly. So I'll use that. And then there's Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. This is another micro tip. I want to try a pencil out that has the triangle tip because I've never used one of them before. And then you get the spoolie. That's another good option. And then, like I was saying, I bought the new Dominique's brow gel, but I also bought the pencil. And this is so different. So this is the Dominique Brow Frame. And this is in the shade Cool Deep Brown, which I appreciate because I have a cool undertone. And my hair is also cool tone. And I also have like highlights and dark brown in my hair. And I appreciate that she put those undertones in her brows. And I've never seen any kind of other brand do that. And it's got this unique shape to it. And what I'm thinking this is for is you use the pencil like this to fill it in like this. But you would use like the tip to draw in like fine hairs like that. And I just started using this brow pencil, so it's going to take me a minute to get used to it. And this side says it has a, okay, so it does come with a spoolie. Because I'm like, does it have a spoolie? It has a, it tells right there, comb. So you do have a nice comb. Ooh, this is nice. I like that. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so this is just really good. Wow. And, yeah, that's it. So those are you guys' options. And, after you fill them in, you can even add even a pop of highlighter underneath the brow. Yeah. I've even seen people make their brows different colors. So, but that is it. I'm not going to color my brows in because I'm not doing a full face in, but I'm just showing you what you can do. If you're into this type of video, hit that like button. If you're new here, hello, my name is Leah. I review makeup. I'm the beauty investigator, so that's why I have investigator, because I investigate makeup and skincare. I haven't really did any skincare yet, but it will be in the works soon. All right. See you guys later. Bye.